Good morning. So it is the last week of this reliving my childhood thing. So it is actually Sunday. I didn't vlog at all yesterday, but I actually, in the grocery store, I actually browsed through the cereal section again, and I remembered there is a cereal that I got as a child quite a bit and I haven't had as an adult, and it is Corn Pops. Like, my husband and I never ever buy these, so this will be fun. It tastes really good. I don't know why we haven't bought this as adults. I decided to come sit outside and have breakfast, and while it does look beautiful and it is sunny and the birds are out, it is still fairly chilly this morning. So I had to put my bunny hug back on. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start reading The Light on Hogback Hill by Cynthia DeFelice. So let's start this one. Washing and cutting up some fruit again today. And in case anyone's curious, this is what I use to wash my fruit. And there is our fruit platter. Easy access fruit so that we can just go in the fridge and grab some. So today has been actually pretty successful. I've actually read 2 books. So the first one I read was The Light on Hogback Hill. I don't remember this story, but it was good. Pretty well. It's just about this girl named Hadley and a new kid in school named Josh, and they kind of become friends. She's a bit of a loner since her best friend moved. So her and Josh become friends, and he's more of a go-getter, more adventurous. And there's a hill in town with a house on the top. I think it's on the outskirts of town or something. And anyway, there's a whole bunch of scary stories about who or what lives in that house, and that anyone who ever goes to that house is turned into a black cat, and they never return. So, of course, Josh is intrigued when he hears about this, and so he convinces Hadley, who is a lot more timid about things, he convinces her to go trick-or-treating up to that house on Halloween. And then the story goes on from there. I also read Drive-By by Lynn Ewing. This is actually, weirdly enough, I don't really remember this one either, but I had a bookmark in there, which is kind of a cool nugget. It's just this magazine cutout of these 2 little kids. And apparently I named them Selena and Philip. Names were always a fascination of mine. So anyway, I found that bookmark in here, but I didn't remember the story of this book. And this book is actually the first book I've ever read that had to do with gangs, which is interesting enough from my childhood, like a middle grade book that I had as a kid. Like, it's just kind of bizarre, but anyway, it's about this little boy, his younger sister and his older brother walking home from school, and then through events, the 2 younger ones are hiding, and a vehicle comes and shoots the oldest brother in cold blood and takes off. And then there's a whole gang storyline from there. And yeah, it ends kind of surprisingly, actually. So I like the ending. I really like the ending. And at the same time, it doesn't seem realistic. But I think I'd probably give A Light on Hogback Hill like 4.5 stars. Like, I really quite enjoyed it. And then this one, and then this one, because of the content was a bit more gritty, I would maybe say this one is more of like a 3.75. So it's been a pretty productive day so far. remember those plants that I got from Home Depot in the last vlog? I'm hoping that they grow nice and tall and fill out the space, and I'm just hoping that it works out well. And if you're curious and possibly end up giving me some advice, these are the 3 that I planted. Also, my friend's baby has just turned 1 and she wants me to do Kick Smash photos of her. So I think I'm gonna set something up right in here in these trees. Maybe in these trees, we'll see. But that'll be fun tonight. This is how the garden is looking. Everybody's still under the dirt, well, for the most part. And yeah, looking forward to that. And then we want to finish up this path this summer, because it's been a slow progress of picking up a few stones each year. But this year I just picked up this whole lot, and so I think it should be enough to finish this walkway. And then I'd like some kind of greenery filler in between the rocks that are pretty hardy so that you can step on them and whatnot. So I'm hoping for that. Otherwise, we've got this cute little space in the back here, and I'm just trying to figure out how to set this space up. I would really like it to be a nice cozy place. These 2 trees aren't far enough apart to put a hammock, but maybe we could, like, I don't know, maybe we could like screw on a beam here in between and then hang a seat, just a hanging seat in between. That might work. And then we need to build something that's a little bit more visually appealing to hold our wood that we burn in summer. And we also need to pick up some more wood. I also took all this sandy dirt out from the front bed, and then I replaced it with some good black soil. And so this sandy soil is just going to be mulched in here. And yeah, I think it's coming along. We're usually late to the yard work game, so it's pretty nice to have like a really good start. Like, May is not even over yet, so that's really encouraging. I want to build a little strawberry patch because I've got these that are strawberries. I bought 3 more big ones, and they share this little section with the raspberries, but I'd really like the raspberries to get this section on their own and to be able to have more strawberry plants. So I'm thinking of possibly building a smaller a smaller raised bed, like one that's a little bit shorter than these guys, and then having this be the strawberry patch. So that's kind of the plan. In here I have whatever lily bulbs that I pulled out from the front bed, and as well as some ferns that are coming up. So this will be lilies and ferns if everything goes well. And yeah, I think that's all for my update. So I picked this guy up from a store a number of years ago because it just reminded me of my grandma. My grandma always had like animal figurines and pots and whatnot in her garden, and so I like to put my grandma's favorite flower in this bunny, just as sort of just a little nod to my grandma who loved to garden. And now for a bit of watering. And then of course we can't forget the newbies. Taking a break from yard work, and I'm gonna read The Stinky Sneakers Mystery by Beverly Lewis. For lunch I'm gonna have this salad, I guess you could call it. It's just tomatoes, cheese, and cucumbers with a bit of this balsamic vinaigrette. I really love the fig balsamic vinaigrette from Trader Joe's, but because I live in Canada, we don't have Trader Joe's, so this actually is a good replacement. Hey guys, so this is the update for today. I have been doing some random stuff, trying to tick off all the things on my to-do list, and this was one of them, to get this YouTube reading notebook updated, and it's seriously taking me all day, so I guess this is what my day looks like. So I actually read Backyard Bandit Mystery by Beverly Lewis. This is a pretty simple chapter book, and it didn't take me any time at all, really. But I also filmed and edited and uploaded the video that you will have seen already on Wednesday, my 33 birthday goals. So I hope you guys liked that video. Let me know. And I'm just getting ready to make some supper. I think my hubby will just have leftovers, and I don't know what I'll have. I'll have to find something. Looks like it's a quesadilla kind of day. I actually got this book read, so Petrified by Dean Marney. With most of these little chapter books, I remember the covers, but I don't really remember the stories, which is kind of odd. But yeah, so I read this one. It was very, like, I don't know, like paranormal almost. And then the ending was like, huh? What just happened? I have no idea. I actually don't know how this ended because I read it and I didn't comprehend anything. So that was a weird experience. But, so it is Wednesday, and I do have quite a few picture books to get in before Saturday yet. So, or not picture books, what am I saying? Chapter books. So this is my little stack that I need to try and get in before Saturday. I suspect Of Mice and Men and Hatchet will be deeper and not very quick compared to the other ones. So I'm really not sure which one to start next. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I am going to go onto my Instagram and I'm gonna have you guys vote. That sounds like fun. Okay, I'm gonna do that. If you guys wanna follow me on Instagram, I'll leave the link down below, and you can take part in these votes next time as well. I read this stack of kids' books, and it was an awesome trip down memory lane for sure. I love some of these books, are super treasured. You'll see them in the wrap up, of course. So I think I want to wait a little bit longer to see what you guys like, a more final decision on which one. So I'm gonna wait a bit longer, and while I do that, I think I'm going to clean up my art room because it's a big mess. It's a big mess. And I'm going to be listening to some pretty special teenage music. I'll show you. I'm going to be listening to some pretty special teenage music. I'll show you. So as you can see, this room is a mess. So I have the camera set up there by the door, and we are gonna clean this sucker. Or one thing that I wanted to do was to pull out all of these cassette tapes that I've got, and pull out my CD player, which also has a tape deck on it, and play some of these oldies. Which one should we do first? Oh, this is gonna be awesome. I got my hair in another coconut oil treatment, getting back on that bandwagon, and I'm just gonna show you how clean it looks now. Doesn't it look great? I'm keeping my cassette player in here for a little bit. See how it goes. It's got a CD player too, so I can also listen to the Bible Experience, which I really like. If you guys have never listened to the Bible Experience, give it a try because it is really good. It's like, what do they call that? Theatrically narrated? I don't know, but it's so good. Check it out. Also, I have a question. How do you guys store your washi tape? I'm gonna show you how my washi tape is right now, and I need a really good, easy access, possibly looks nice, compact, I don't know. Give me your ideas. I've had all of my washi tape on dowels hanging from a hanger in the closet, and that was okay. It was all right. I've also had my washi in one of these skinny containers from Michael's, like the $5 ones, and that was also okay. This one is from Dollar Tree, and it is a stacking container, but they go really low in here. Like the one that you would stack on top would sink quite low, so I wouldn't be able to have like some of these taller washies in there. So yeah, I'm looking for a good alternative to the methods I have been trying. Let me know how you guys store your washi. You guys picked Hatchet for me to read first, so that's what I'm gonna read as I sit here in my newly arranged living room. I'm actually gonna go for a walk now. And as I walk, I am going to be reading Hatchet by Gary Paulson. Guys, I just borrowed this N64 from my sister. It used to be my parents', and I had it when I was in my teenage years. And it definitely played the Super Mario and Kirby for sure. And we got it working, and it's hilarious. Oh yes, so many memories. Here we go! Oh, I love Kirby, you guys. It's been so long since I played it. I actually had a blood donation appointment today that didn't end up happening because I was like 12 minutes late, and apparently they booked themselves super strict, and so they refused me because I was a little bit late. So I don't know, I guess I'm not giving blood today. Since I was in the area of the local city that I'm not usually in this area, so I figured I would stop in at the one grocery store because they usually have like cheaper club soda, and I don't know what's with, I don't know, but the club sodas are almost always sold out everywhere. Like, I didn't realize that it was such a popular thing until I started drinking it, but apparently there are a lot of people that like club soda, so it's a good choice. Anyway, I had a McDonald's coffee from yesterday that I warmed up in the microwave before I left for the city today. And it's like room temperature now. I don't love cooled off coffee. So I have my infused water that I haven't cracked open yet. But I just filled up an old water bottle. But I picked up some more, like I picked up some lemons, some limes, and like some herbs like mint and rosemary so that I can really play around with flavors. So that'll be fun. And I thought I would be reading more of Hatchet while I was giving blood and waiting, because you have to wait like 20 minutes after, I think. But anyway, that didn't happen obviously. But I have gotten to page 70 and I think it's really interesting. So yeah, I'm glad to find that I'm enjoying it. One snack that I really wanted to get in for these childhood videos is a fruit and veggie mix. Now, I grew up on an acreage until about 9 years old, and me and one of my sisters, hit me up if you're watching, we would go into my mom's garden and we would pick a carrot, some strawberries, and some peas, and we would just mix them into a bowl, and that would be like, you know how kids make soup out of mud? Well, we made a mixture out of carrots, strawberries, and peas. And it's surprisingly really good. Wow. You guys, it is summer. It's summer in a bowl. It's so, so delicious. I love it. And we made this up as kids. Like, I just love that we did that. So we find ourselves in the storage room underneath our stairs. And it is because I have this whole large bin full of childhood toys that I do not feel like digging out because it's wedged in there real nice and I just don't want to deal with the hassle. So I brought you in here and I'm going to show you what I can of what I have in this bin. So first thing I find, which is kind of funny, this is a diaper. It's unused, obviously. And I believe this was one of the last diapers that my mom used with me, so I guess she kept it for sentimental value, which is really cute. But okay, so this, I've got a couple, let's see, what are these? I really hope my phone battery lasts. Oh, I remember this guy. It's a little poster of a puppy. And it looks like I got a couple more puppy posters. I have to say, I was a poster girl. That sounds, that's not how I meant it to sound, but I did like collecting posters of whatever I was into at the time. I have a whole roll, I guess, full of hockey players and goalies, mostly goalies, not players, just the goalies. I preferred the goalies. My favorites were always the goalies. Well, not always, but anyway. And this, I believe, is just a bunch of school projects. You know, like when you have to make a poster for your assignment. Oh, looks like we got some more puppy posters. I love dogs. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. This is all about me. It's got a little family tree on there too. Oh, check this one out. This is about cocaine. So obviously I had to do a study on cocaine. No idea what this was meant to be, but whatever it was, I didn't finish it. Oh, okay. I have a friend, and we were put together, or did we choose each other? I can't remember, but I think it was grade 8, and we had to do a study on France, and that was a test of our friendship, I think. And we came out, we're still good friends today, so it's all good. But it was about France, and I totally remember doing this project with her and making that poster in the library. And then what's this? actually pretty cute, actually. This is an analogy chart. So, so I went through the big moments in my life, which is kind of neat. So it went from I was born, I started walking, I was potty trained, my oldest sister got married, we moved to a different town, my second oldest sister got married, my third oldest sister got married, my first nephew was born, my first niece was born, my second nephew was born. So that's kind of neat. What did I get? I got 22 out of 25 for that assignment. Great pictures. Need to be able to see highs and lows. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. I only did the highlights. Okay, I'm gonna clean that up later. Look at this. I'm sorry the light is terrible in here, but this little girl, I've always loved her. And her hair is a mess. And I don't know how, like, dolls just have a problem with the hair. It always gets matted and funny. But let's see if she still works. She's not working. I'm gonna see if, oh, you can't just pop out the battery cover. You have to unscrew it, and I don't feel like going there, but this was a little dolly. She's got a button right here in her belly. Yeah. So she's got a button right here underneath her onesie or whatever this is. And then she has a light that comes out of her crown. And then you can twist this and there will be different images that display on the roof or on the ceiling. And yeah, she's just a sweet little dolly. I'm spending way too much time on individual dolls. This girl, her name is Olitha Dana. She is, my sisters have Cabbage Patches from like the real OG Cabbage Patch. And by the time I came around, there was already like a new wave of Cabbage Patch dolls being made. And this was her. And she still smells amazing, guys. Like, it's been over 20 years since I had this girl. And she still smells incredible. Is that weird to sniff your doll? Whatever. So yeah, this is my Olitha Dana. She's a cute little girl. I think she has a, I think I showed you an official birth certificate that Cabbage Patches come with. Okay, what's this girl? Nancy. Aw, she's a cute little baby. So she's actually in this box. So I'm gonna leave her in this box. So this is my newborn Nancy. And she has got a little like hole in her mouth where you can put the bottle or the soother or her thumb. Yeah, okay. There's Nancy. I got an easy bake oven here in the box, so I'm not gonna pull it out. Got some more projects from school. This and this. My sister, after she was married, she invited me to her house and she planned out this project that we were going to do together. It was a really sweet sister moment. And so she had bought all of these, well, this is scrap clippings from like magazines, but this one is scrapbook paper and stickers, really, really cute ones. Like a little froggy. I told you so. Anyway, she bought all the materials. She planned this date out for us, and I still have this stuff. And sister, if you're watching, comment down below. This one I got a little bit later in my childhood. I was a little bit older. So this is a farm set. This is something that I had always wanted. I remember my parents got this from PV Mart. Oh, I don't remember that. That's what the tag says. Yeah, I really enjoyed this farm set. It was a lot of fun. What else have we got, guys? This genuine porcelain doll. She's a collectible, so I never really took her out of the box. Handcrafted, collectible, I don't know. So there's that girl. Oh, this porcelain girl, I remember getting her. I loved her. Wait, what? She's a singing one. She's a singing one. I forgot that about her. Let's see if I can just wind her up without taking her out. Didn't wind her up enough. Oh well. Loved her. She's cute. I've got a toaster box here. Pretty sure there's not a toaster in here. Let's see what is in here. Okay. Love, 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 love. Okay, let's do this. So excited. I really packed this up nicely. So, okay. If you were a kid in the 90s, you will recognize these. Little like lizard dudes that you make with beads. Love it. This, I think she was for this. What? This was for this girl, I think. Although I never had her out of the box. Did I have her out of the box? I don't think I did. So maybe that's not for her. Well, I don't know. Okay. So I've got this little tub with a little rubber ducky on here. Looks like I tried to sell it at a garage sale. No, we be keeping this. Take that, garage sale. And and this belongs with this little Kelly doll. Oh, I just love it. She has a little bath. It's just so cute. Love it. I'm definitely gonna run out of space here. Okay, another one of my favorites, seriously, is this. It's a little, like an ice cream parlor, and you just turn this gear, and the whole thing kind of moves around. And I believe this little car came with it. I'm trying to show you with the light. There are two little characters, two little people that come with this too. Hopefully I can find that. Oh, guys, I have a WWJD bracelet in pink. Aww. Little me wore this. That's cute. What would Jesus do? This is a polymer clay. Oops, just broke it. Polymer clay bird that I made at some point. Let's continue. This little beanbag frog. That was with the times of the, TYs and whatnot. Okay, this thing is like full. I'm a little scared to open it. What is in here? Jewelry, jewelry, jewelry. Nothing valuable, of course. Oops. Okay, so this little egg is full of jewelry and beads and whatnot. What's this? Junk. There's a box here full of junk. So, Lisa Frank eraser set. Yes. Love that. What's this? Ooh, a Coke card. What in the world? Do you guys remember Coke cards? Okay, show your Coke card and get the deals listed below. So there's all these different companies that you can get deals with. Oh, 10% off. Mr. Sub, Manchu Walk, Tempo, Old Spaghetti Factory, Burger King. Cool. That'd be hilarious trying to go in and claim. Oh, guys. Tracts. Tracts were a huge thing in like the late 90s, early 2000s. Huge. Huge. There's a random piece of paper. We'll use that. Notepads. Ooh, there's a note. We went to Tobin Lake. The water is like an ocean there. There is a park. Little me had never been to an ocean. It's not like the ocean. you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the names out, but my writing is incredibly terrible. So this kind of looks like it was grade 4. It says, I liked a boy's name in grade 2 and 3, but I've liked a different boy's name in grade 3. I'm going to go for the cutest one, is boy's name. It's just like evaluating. Let's see. What's this? Apparently I didn't know how to spell ocean. More tracts. Oh, Hans Christian Andersen fairy tales. Oh, cute. Little pamphlet of some kind. What's in this egg? Oh, that's where they are. Yay. Okay, so let's see if I can do this. Like, can you guys see? Okay, so this little ice cream shop here, this little guy here. So there's this little baby boy, and he can sit. I just have to show you this one because this one is seriously one of my favorite toys ever. And then there's this little girl. She's on roller skates and she's carrying some grub. And she actually has a hole in her roller skate. And then I think that's it for... And then the point of it is, when you turn this, she comes to deliver him the food. It's just so cute. I just love it, guys. Oh my goodness. It's totally one of my favorites. I think this was a stocking stuffer for Christmas one year. And it was a good one, Mom and Dad. Let's carry on. So, yeah, this box has some super duper random stuff. There's like this old Go Fish game that's like falling apart. Yeah. Ooh, a pencil with my name on it. Yes. What's this? There's a rock in it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Come, Lord Jesus. Aw, this is one of those pins, but I actually want to collect those, so I'm gonna pull them out. I'm hooked on Jesus. Okay, you guys, my dad used to be a DVBS director. I have a Pog. I thought all my Pogs were gone. I have a Pog. This one is from Pocahontas. Anyway, my dad, he oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting so distracted. I totally remember this little frog thing. I don't remember why, where it came from. Anyway, my dad, he used to be a DVBS director when I was quite little, and that I'm hooked on Jesus pin was, I think, from his last year doing or being in charge of DVBS. Okay, Milky Pens, you guys. Oh yeah. Do you remember Milky Pens? They were awesome. Today is December 24th and it doesn't feel like Christmas. Aw. Oh, there's more notes in here. You can't go through life in a panic. Rather face life with a confident grin. Then and only then will you succeed. This was the day, or around the time that my first nephew was born, and I was writing all of his stats down. Oh, and then my first niece. Okay, well, here's a little box. candle holder in it. There's really no memory tied to that. A lip smacker's little notebook on a keychain. Oh, do you remember these guys? In church or VBS or whatever, this went through, what did this go through? I don't remember what I think. Something like, something like, is this, the earth was created, there was darkness. That's backwards. This is the blood that Jesus, this is the blood that Jesus lost on the cross. This is him washing us white as snow. Is this maybe the gold streets of heaven? Maybe. I have a lot of these little books. I remember them very clearly. This one, a little mirror, a little notebook, and then there was a pen that went through the hole, you know. Oh, here's another pin. This is from a different VBS here. Ooh, chillin'. The seashell. I wonder where I got a seashell from. I never saw the sea as a kid, so I don't know where that came from. So, pack this back up. And then there's this little box yet. Oh, something breakable inside? Oh, seashells. Where did I get seashells from? I don't know where I got seashells from. Okay, so these star castles, I don't know if any of you guys remember them, but I have 2 of them here and I loved them. Loved them. This was my first one, but in order to get there, oh, look it. Okay, this baby is naked. I don't know where her clothes are, but let's see if it works, guys. When you pull her hands up, she's supposed to laugh. Let's see. Doesn't work. Anyway, she laughs. And scandalous. I have Ken Barbie here, and I got the one that you can actually shave his beard. He's got a beard. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then I don't know why she's naked, but this, I'm not sure which Barbie this was. And then I got this Barbie. Oh, this always bothered me, this dress that she's wearing. It like never stayed up to cover her boobs. Wasn't a very well designed costume. So this one is the one that you can clip on wings like this onto her back. Let's see. So she's got 2 wings. You clip them onto her back, and then you dip her in this little shallow pool that it's got into soapy water, and then obviously you just fly her around, and then she's supposed to like produce bubbles, you know. That's that one. And then, oh yeah, I remember this girl, but not too strongly. Oh yes, now I do, guys. Let's see if it works. Her hair grows. That's so funny. Yes, I do remember this one very well. So then you use her other arm to wind it back into her head. If you want her to have shorter hair. Wow, it takes a while. Okay, and then there she's done. It's like she's in a wedding dress or something. And then the last Barbie, one of the last ones that I ever got before I got too old for Barbies, was Skipper and her bike. I remember getting this one at Christmas with my dad's side of the family, and it was like a Christmas box type thing. Was it? I don't remember. Something like that. Anyway, I got this. This was so cute. So, without pulling this all the way out, you guys, because I really don't want to, but I do have all the pieces. It's this castle, and it opens up, and in the inside, it's like this. Except for mine's obviously pink, but it's just like that. I love it. These, oh man, I loved these. I had them. I played with them a ton. Okay, now I'm gonna stuff all of these Barbies back in here. This was, I think this was an Easter gift. Let's see if I wrote on the tag. Sure did. Oh, it wasn't for Easter. This, I don't know if she's gonna be watching this, but this was from my friend Annie from when I was a young kid. This was before we moved away from the acreage, so I was less than 9. And she bought this for me for my birthday. Aw, thanks, Annie. If you're watching. A puzzle. I very much remember this one. I'm sure my sisters do too. And all the original pieces. Love it. Okay. Last item, which also has some stuff stuffed in it, is another castle, but we'll go through the stuff that's stuffed in there first. So this horse, I don't remember where I got it from, but I think this was later, a little bit later in my childhood as well. So it's like made out of this, like, I don't know, scratchy stuff. But anyway, it's a horse. Okay. You guys, I'm so tempted to bring this. I'm gonna display this. This is so cute. If you're scared of clowns, turn away. Look at him, he's so cute. Like, I should put him in my bookshelf, shouldn't I? Oh, I love him. He's so cute. What? Does he have a name? It's a girl. It's a girl, and her name is Kendra. Curious Kendra wants to be a scientist. She likes marshmallows and playing with her puppy. I love her. I'm gonna keep her out. Because I love it. It's so cute. Carrying on. Oh, Gotta Get a Gun? Do you guys remember this? Gotta Get a Gun was a thing. Like, this is where you got, this was the brand of stuffed animals you wanted. So this is a cute teddy. He's really, really soft. And his name is Barely. That's creative. Okay, what else? Okay. Beanie Babies. I'm gonna show you guys my Beanie Babies. I like dogs. I like dogs. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I like dogs. So, what have we got here? Okay, so penguin. That one can go in there. Oops, should have showed you. Oh, whatever. Penguin. Doesn't have a tag. Leopard. A pug. Wait, what's his name? Because all of these TYs have names. These aren't all TYs though, but Pugsley. Not creative. This is a panther. This is a husky, and his name is Nanook. This is a husky. Here's a poodle, a black poodle. I want a black poodle in real life. He's got the case around the tag, so I'm just gonna leave it. Don't know what her name is. Here is a creature comfort beanie. It's a elk, moose, who knows. And I wrote on here from Edmonton. It's from Smitty's in Edmonton. It was $5.99. That's kind of expensive. That's how much I would pay for it now. And then a skunk. He's a little chubby skunk. I like him. Okay. Beanie Baby's done. I got another one of these. Let's see what's inside. What? What is it? Oh, okay. So all of these, let me show you. All of these castles, this is my beautiful castle. I loved it. And this is the inside. It's amazing, like so amazing. And so it comes with a whole bunch of little pieces, and so I guess I just put them in here. And so this castle, it's like a Cinderella one, so it comes with like that, and then the other one, the other castle I showed you, that was for these guys. So still have all the pieces safely in this little bean. So there's two more things that I wanted to show you before I wrap up all of my childhood toys. This is a wooden puzzle. See all of the pieces, like they can be removed, and it's really incredible. It almost looks like, almost looks like we're missing a letter. But anyway, I loved this puzzle. And then was this beauty. That's some doll accessories. Oh, there's some of that stuff for Kelly. So this is a Lego mansion. Loved it. You turn it around. Let's see how much stuff falls out. You got little garage doors, like how cute. And the windows open. It's just, I love it. Oh, I'm scared. So it opened like that. And it came with some ready-made stuff like the car, but you could also build some things you want. There's furniture. It's just amazing. And this was also one of my favorite toys. Now to pack up all the toys. So the last wrap up of the childhood vlogs for May is here. Sadly, I didn't get them all done. But I did get a good chunk, and I'm just going to go through this because this video is really long. The Stinky Cheese Man and Other Fairly Stupid Tales. Love this book. I don't know if books are being created as creatively for kids as they were with this one, but I hope that they are, because this one was amazing. Then we've got two of the Something Queer. This is a series. I only have two of them, but Something Queer at the Birthday Party and Something Queer in Rock and Roll. I remember these very much because they're very interesting, as there's always like a mystery, and then the one girl really likes to figure out what's going on. The illustrations aren't colorful, which is something that you would think from the covers, like it looks colorful. Moving on, this next series is The Little Girls. So the Little Girls Dance Class, Little Girls Picnic Surprise, and the Little Girls First Day at School. I think these were more so purchased when my older sisters were little, but I do still remember reading them. So they're in very rough shape, being duct taped and all. But yeah, they just go through these little girls' little adventures that happen to them. This stack of books, they're in really poor shape, and they're ones that I didn't really get to. So when Oscar was a little grouch, and then these, what are these, Get Along Gang? Yeah, the Get Along Gang. So there's two of these, no covers, Baby Farm Animals, The Little Mermaid, Christmas Lullaby, and then, well, this one's a Winnie the Pooh without a cover, and then these ones are Jesus-focused Bible story type ones. Yeah, The Frog and Toad Are Friends. I'd like to reread that one, actually. And a Pinocchio. So those ones I didn't get to. Then we have this stack, which these are very beloved books. Like, oh, so many memories. So, The Housekeeper's Dog, Henry's Awful Mistake, Golly Gum Swallowed a Fly, yes, Magic Growing Powder, Sylvester Bear Overslept, George's Store, oh, George's Store, And Sweet Dreams Clown Arounds. Ugh. Like, those are awesome books. And then these two Disney ones, so Bambi Grows Up and Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. Those ones I all read. And then down to chapter books, we've got two from the Cul-de-sac Kids by Beverly Lewis, The Stinky Sneakers Mystery, and The Backyard Bandit Mystery. As you can guess, little kids who live on the same cul-de-sac are all buddies and they solve mysteries. This one is Petrified by Dean Marney. And then The Light on Hogback Hill by Cynthia DeFelice. And then we've got Drive by Lynn Ewing. And I only managed to get almost halfway through Hatchet, so I didn't get this one fully completed. And then these five, The Codebreaker Kids, Stardust, Of Mice and Men, Everything Changes, The Babysitter's Club, and Bringing Nettie Back. So these ones I did not get done, but I would like to see if I could finish them this year, because I do still have interest in reading them. It's just I kind of got burnt out in May with all the childhood stuff. So I do plan to finish reading Hatchet and read these ones this year sometime. So those are going to be on my 2020 TBR. So that is what I read in the month of May. It's pretty good. I mean, obviously there's a lot of kids stuff, so those are simple and easy, but I'm pretty happy with the progress I made, and that I really only have a few that I didn't get to, so I'm pretty happy with that. I also didn't include my Archie comic collection, so there's that, but very happy with how this month went. Let me know if you read any of these as a kid, what you thought. Let's chat books in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. Bye! Here's a bit of bonus content for you guys. For those of you who are sticking around, thanks. I forgot that I have not shown you all of the glassware that I got from my grandparents. I think mostly from my mom's mom. But, and I don't know where I got some of this other stuff. I really don't know. But I'm adding this in here onto this video because I want this for me as well. So this part might not be entertaining for you guys. That's okay, you can click out. But there's this goblet. Not sure where I got that from, but it's got kind of nice grape etching on there. A couple of bowls. And then two cup and saucer sets, like so. Oh, it's upside down, but there's this, what's it called? 13-piece China tea set. I definitely remember getting this for Christmas. And I know a bunch of my cousins who are around my age got the exact same, or maybe theirs was a different pattern. I'm not sure. Got this oil lamp thing. And some of this might have been from their auctions because all of my grandparents have passed away now. So, yeah, some of these might be from auctions. From Grandma and Grandpa, Christmas 1989? I was 2. I don't know if that's the right box for this, but that's cute. I like that. I almost want to put that. I'm going to display this. Yes. See? That's why I like going through old stuff like this. And yes, they're heirlooms. Yes, they need to be protected and taken care of. But I also think there's something to be said for like displaying it, right? Instead of having it all hidden away. Oh, this is so pretty. Look, it's so pastel. I love this. This one is from my grandma in 97. So I would have been 10. Guys, this is beautiful. I'm gonna start like filling my china cabinet with legit stuff. I want to display this. It's so cute. Doesn't go with my aesthetic right now, but it's so cute. Also, for any of you guys still watching, did your see? this happened apparently 2 years in a row. So I've got 2 of these, and they're very cute, of course. Love it. Do you guys have china and dishware and stuff from your grandparents? There's a cup. Why is there a lonely cup? There's another lonely cup from Lucky Lake, Saskatchewan. Handkerchiefs. These will have likely been, oh, these could have been from either of my grandmas actually. I'm not sure which grandma these are from, but they're very sweet. Ah, right. 1999. So I was 11, and they don't match my aesthetic either right now, so I don't really want to use them. But yeah, I kind of remember getting those. What's this? This is a gift bag. To Holly from Grandma and Grandpa. This is my dad's mom and dad. That's why I kept this, because I was quite young when they passed away, so I don't have a ton of memories or like objects, material things from them, so that's probably why I kept this. And the last thing I have here is from, for sure, from my grandma's auction sale after she passed away, or was it just when she moved? I don't recall. Oh, she really turned the lights up. Oh no, you can see. So it's fiberglass, and all of the little flowers are changing light colors and stuff. Can you guys see? That's pretty. This very much I remember from her house. So those were a few of the special little things from my grandparents.